Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first ever Fatual Science podcast. I'm your host, Sarkis, and we couldn't do this properly if I didn't start off with the most important guest of them all. That would be my mother. Please introduce yourself.
Silva Kuzujan Shainyan.
Beautiful. So, and make it very simple, guys. We have our mugs, ready to drink some coffee, ready to get discussing. Today's topic is going to be a little bit sensitive. We're going to be talking about the impact of parents on social media. And whether or not parents should be on social media, should they be following their children? Let's figure it out from my mom's point of view. She is on social media. She does follow me on my platforms. It is greatly appreciated. But my first question off the bat would be, do you think social media should be used as a way to survey what your children are doing?
That's not the reason why I started following you.
Okay.
I started following you because I was very proud of your accomplishments. Most people don't know that I'm your mother.
Okay, very true. I did introduce you though, therefore
on social media.
We did clear that out.
But there's no DNA proving it.
Beautiful. Okay. You guys understand where I get the wittiness from off the bat, huh? So,
I don't think a parent, if you don't trust your child, social media is not the way to go. Because nobody is themselves on social media.
Okay.
Our pictures are enhanced, our mood is enhanced, our verbiage is garbage. Every time you use a profanity, I cringe. Beautiful. But I do know that at home it's not you.
Okay.
Do I follow you to keep track of you? No. If I needed to control you, you would have been born with a remote control.
Perfect. No, but what is to say if, let's say I do post something that doesn't necessarily work with what you're used to seeing from your son? How would you react, let's say, if I was out partying and if I was drinking and I was doing something that you wouldn't necessarily be fond of? Would you use your capacity of seeing that through social media as a way to get mad at me? Because opinion based, just as you mentioned, social media, no one is themselves, right?
No.
Therefore, if I am portraying that image of myself, it might not necessarily be who I am. But you, as a parent,
I would confront you, okay, but not on social media.
Okay.
There's been many posts that I open that you post while driving and singing and partying. Mm-hmm. And I think to myself, are you kidding me? Okay. But then I get over it.
Okay.
And I come home and you know that it's happened before where I say, did you really have to say that?
Okay.
But per se, at your age, I've done my job. If you don't have a filter on social media, it ain't my problem.
Okay, and just as a last question to be talking about this topic in particular, what if I have a private account? Now, let's say my account is hidden and you send a request to follow me on that account, and I decide not to answer that request.
Let me answer your question with this.
Okay.
When I created my social media, and it took me 3 days to accept your request to follow me, you hassled me at home.
Okay.
Lady, why aren't you letting me follow you?
Fair enough.
It's, you know what, if there is something there that you don't want me to see, chances are I don't want to see it either.
Okay. So, as an overall message from a parent, from a parent, I've said my part as I as a child, quote unquote, put in the sentence, grown child, let's say. Adult child, let's say, there you go. It's all facts over here. Adult child, I don't have an issue with you following me per se on social media, because I know for a fact that what I portray on my social media does not negatively impact or influence you as a parent, and it doesn't give out a bad image. Now, from where you stand from, where you feel on, do you think every parent should be on social media?
I would say 9.5 out of 10 parents nowadays are on social media. And unfortunately, half are there to see what their children are doing. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. If you don't want to know what your child is up to, don't follow them. And if you do follow them, take it with a grain of salt. Now, I'm on social media. I have many platforms. I actually have followers that wait for me to post something in the morning so they can laugh.
Okay.
I have a Facebook account. I'm not very active on Facebook. I have an Instagram account. I don't have a Twitter. I might get one.
You probably should. You should follow me at Fatual Science Podcast.
Actually, I do follow you at on your podcast.
Okay.
I sent a request. Do I feel the need to be on every single platform that my children are on? Nah, no. Do I look at who likes my posts? Yeah, my ego says yeah.
Okay.
Am I happy with some of your posts? No.
Okay.
But then this is an opinion show.
Yes, it is. 99% based on opinion.
And I've got a lot of opinions.
Yes, and that's why we had you as the first guest to be giving all your opinions.
Parents should not use social media platforms to keep track of their children. Sit them down. Speak to them. Face to face. See the real child. Discuss what they're posting on social media, but take it with a grain of salt. As I said, you use a lot of profanity. Hurts my ears, but I do know that at home you don't.
Okay.
So to me, it just means the image you're trying to portray when you're posting, maybe the verbiage could be toned down, maybe not, but again, that's my opinion.
Of course, and that's why you're on the show.
The fact is,
at
home you don't use that language because I won't stand for it.
Okay. So to sum it all up, once again, you don't see an issue with the posts in themselves as long as it's understood that at home the attitude compared to the attitude and the verbiage, as you mentioned, if the image portrayed on social media isn't the same attitude that's brought home and is impacting the home life, it shouldn't because you go on vacation, you take a picture, nobody posts bad pictures of their vacations, so they're personifying something different. You're at a restaurant, nobody says the salt and pepper shaker was dirty, they take a picture of a beautiful plate and that's what they post. Social media is only that. It's social. Take it with a grain of salt. None of the pictures you see, none of the posts you see really are about the people you're looking at. In your case, as I said, I'm a very proud mom. I show left, right, and center everybody. This is my son. This is his post. Look at him. He actually knows what he's doing. He must get it from me. Sure.
And then you put in a swear word, and it's like, no, that's the father's side of the family. The mother's side doesn't swear.
We'll keep the family business out of it on today's episode, though.
A parent should be proud of the negative as well. Well, let's rephrase it. A child comes with the negative and the positive. A parent has to accept the child with that and work with what they have. Does the positive make you happy? Reinforce it. And before you know it, the negative underplays. The positive overtakes. On your birthday, I posted that you should hang on to your rainbow because it was going to take you straight to your pot of gold.
Of course.
Because you're single-minded. Once you set your mind to something, it's that. So if I see this through the social media, then more power to me. Because of our time constraints, because of our schedule constraints with your clientele, with me working, I'm home, you're at work, you're at home, I'm at work, so I really don't get a chance. On stormy days, I look for your posts to make sure that you're safe.
Perfect. And I'm driving.
And you're driving, singing and swearing.
Yes.
Let's not forget the swearing.
Of course. Very big plus with the swearing involved.
Keep it up. I've got pepper.
Of course you do. So guys, anybody who's watching, take it from one parent to another and take it from a child as well, an adult, a young adult. Social media is only a front and it's an image more than anything else. If I'll give my opinion on it. If your parent follows you on social media, I think you should take it as a positive. I think it's a great thing. Sometimes I agree with you. Sometimes I put posts that you don't agree upon, or sometimes you might say something under a post or say something here and there, but the reality of it is a parent cares. That's where I come from. And you care, and that's the reason why you follow me, and I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a great first show. I'd like to thank my mom.
Follow him.
I'd like to thank my mom for coming on, giving her opinion. It's all facts. 99% of it is opinion, but the reality remains that 1% of it comes from the heart. Thank you very much for being on the show.
You're very welcome.
It was a pleasure. Guys, follow.
I set the bar high, guys. Whoever sits in this chair after has got a tough act to follow.
Guys, ask your parents. Leave a comment. Let's tag your parents. See if any of your parents are on social media and how they would react if you were doing what you're doing on social media and if they were to see it. Once again, thank you very much. First episode of Fatual Science. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Many more to come. Have a wonderful day.